Hello. My name is the Dark Goddess, and this is my channel, and I'm new to this thing. Okay, so I guess I'm starting this channel just to express myself and do card readings and whatever else grows from this. So this is exciting. Okay. But yeah, um but I was inspired to make this video because, I was going through something. I had a situation where I was just upset about something and it was bothering me. So I decided to, just kind of like figure it out right then, because I'm like, I'm not going to sit here and let this shit bother me for too long. So I decided that that I felt like I had to strip myself. Like, I've come to the realization that, like, I had to, like, just strip myself of, yeah, I had to, just basically strip down to my soul. Like, I had to strip, hold on one second. I had to strip down to myself. Like, I had to let go of, like, everything that I feel like was weighing me down. Like, when it just comes to life, it's like we have all these expectations of ourselves, and other people has expectations of us, and that shit weighs you down. And it's like there's no way you can get out of like being upset about shit. I mean, I ain't saying you shouldn't, it's life, you know. But I just realized that I need to stop, like, other shit can't make me happy. Like, I can only make me happy. No person, no things, material things. It's like basically just stripping from this physical world and being okay with your soul. Period. Like, when I was going through the issue, I was like taking this, I was like analyzing it, and I was like, okay, okay, I'm upset about this. Then I was like, okay, I'm gonna throw that out. I'm upset about this. Well, I'm gonna throw that out. None of that shit matters. None of it matters. Everything I'm throwing out. Then at the end, I come to the core of what matters, and that's me, and that's my soul. And I want to be in a place where I can just be at peace and just be. Like, I just want to be able to just be without somebody telling me that I'm wrong. Or I'm telling myself I'm wrong, or I'm telling myself that I have to move, or I have to progress, evolve, or whatever. And I'm all for evolving and shit, because, I'm the phoenix also. So it's like, but you get tired and you just want to just sit and be and let that shit just be enough. You know what I'm saying? Just that is enough. That's all you have to do. You don't have to do anything else. You know, you're not being a slacker. You're not being, not doing, you okay. It's okay. And so, I'm sorry I'm getting kind of emotional because this shit is real. I was like sitting up here crying because I was trying to cry, but the situation wouldn't let me cry for real because I felt like I was crying for something else that I didn't need to be crying for. So it just wouldn't come out. But then when I started just like stripping that shit away, that's when the tears started coming. That's when it started coming. That's when I started realizing like, all that don't matter. None of that matters. And it made me feel so much better. Just to know that it's just, all I gotta worry about is just being. Like, I ain't gotta worry about nothing else. I don't have to live up to nothing. That my soul is perfect the way it is. It came here. It came to experience this reality. And it came equipped with what it needed. And there are lessons to be learned. You have a purpose. I feel you have a purpose. Well, you have a purpose for whatever, the reality that you're trying to, that you're making for yourself. You obviously have a purpose because you're doing this thing, no matter what it is. I don't know what it could be, but I mean, for anybody else, I don't know. But just to know that that's all that matters. And it's like everything else is like icing on the cake. It's like you already got the foundation. You already got what you need. You are it. Everything else is just a projection of you. Everything that your whole reality. And with that knowing and that wisdom, you're able to go through life, and whatever comes your way, you're able to deal with it with a better perspective of it all matters for some reason. You know what I'm saying? You're going through it for some reason, and it's to get back to yourself. It's like you don't have to be confused about it anymore. It's all leading you back to yourself because you are the starting point of this whole reality. Of everything you're experiencing, you're the starting point of it. Because if you weren't here, it wouldn't be happening for you. You know what I'm saying? So you are the point. And then everything else grows from there. Yes, you interact with other people, but that's other points meeting each other. But I'm not you. I can't do for you what you need to do for yourself. I can't be that core for you, whoever. I can't be that core for you. You have to know that you came in here to experience this by yourself. Ultimately, it goes back to you. That person can't help you. They can help you, sort some shit out. But ultimately, you have to travel back there to yourself and figure this shit out. I don't know. I feel like I'm going off on a rant. But I know that's it, and that's what I just realized, and it made things feel so much better. Because I was like, I don't need to be worried about that. Like, worrying about my physical, worrying about what this person got, that person got, what I don't have, what I do have, what I'm not striving for, what I'm not. If that shit is draining to do, to be like worried about that type shit. And I'm not saying it's over with and I ain't gonna do it no more, but you know, I know when I do get in those moments, I'm just be like, Ashley, just be, you know, just be, it's okay. You ain't gotta do no tricks. You ain't gotta do a show, dance around. You ain't gotta do all that. Your energy is what is powerful. That's what people are gonna feel. You being there, people will feel your energy regardless of you doing anything. They'll feel it. And the more you're aware of it, the greater it becomes. And soon, you realize that you don't have to really do anything. Your energy will manifest everything that needs to happen for whatever purpose you're here for. It will start to manifest on its own, and you'll be able to see it clearly, and you'll be able to go forth and do what you need to do when it's presented to you. Because it's going to show its way. The path is going to be shown. The more you get in touch with yourself. And I've always, you know, for a long time been, you know, preaching this to myself and others if others want to hear it. But I really had to actually use it and actually use that method to really get through. And I got through something like in 30 minutes. Like, no, this ain't working for me. I'm worried about that. No. That don't matter. That don't matter. This don't matter. You know what matter? You. Just being. That's what the fuck matters. Fuck everything else. Everything else will fall in line. Once you straight with you, everything else falls in line. So, I feel like I should do just a general, soul to soul reading for anybody who resonate with my soul and, you know, what I'm talking about. I just felt like just to get, you know, just some clarity or some confirmation about this topic. So, okay. I want you to see the cards. Ooh. I'm going to just do 3 cards of the tarot cards and 3 of the goddess deck. I have this goddess message deck. So I'm just shuffle. I just want to ask the tarot to just give us a message just to help ease our soul and to feel more one with our soul. Get one more shuffle. cards for the Goddess deck. Oh shit. Expansion. It might have been for me. Expansion or whoever. Okay. Just need them to see what I feel from these messages. Yes, the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. That's how I feel. You see, the Nine of Pentacles. She's just sitting in her garden. And she's just at peace with herself. That's what I need to see. She has all the material things, but I feel like just it started, you know, to even be a single woman or a single person alone, like that, it comes from the inside to be able to even obtain that type of wealth. Because you can be single and, you know, have your thing popping and all of that stuff, but to be happy in that space is a totally different situation. You know what I'm saying? You can have the stuff, but then you like, oh, I want a man, I want a woman, you know, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with, you know, wanting a companion, you know, but this is showing that just being at peace, you can have all the things you want and be at peace with yourself, just being by yourself, like it was obtained by the peace within yourself, all of that, and you still good, like you good. And then this card, the Goddess card. Redemption. Valkyries. Redemption. I'm going to come back to that one. I want to see what this next one is. Ace of Cups. The card of emotional abundance, happiness. That's what comes with this also. You should be in this state even when you're single. Even you're in this bitch by yourself. I mean, you have others around you, but if you're not happy within, like just period, like it ain't gonna work. And so that should they go hand in hand. This Two of Pentacles. Balance. Being able to balance this world, your emotions, the good and the bad. It's all a cycle. It's all what it is. This is the infinity sign. It's both. You need, it's like the yin and the yang. You need both of them. So, but in the end, you realize that you obviously need both of them to make the whole. There's no one without the other. So you understand when you're in this type of space, when you're in this Nine of Pentacles and this Ace of Cups type of space, you know what's up. You know that this shouldn't be hard anymore. This balancing act, because sometimes it can be looked at as like, oh, I'm trying to make a decision. I'm trying to figure things out, maybe, possibly. But this guy is balancing these, and it takes, sometimes it takes, you got to go, whoa, whoa. You go from one side to the other. Whoa, let me balance it out. That's how balancing works. You know what I'm saying? And if you're in a soul purpose type of feel, like if you're in a let me connect with my soul before anything else, you'll understand this dynamic, and everything else will happen. It will make sense. This dynamic will make sense. There won't be any confusion about it anymore. I don't know if that takes away the fun of the life. I don't think so, because you're still going to have to go through it. But it just makes it a little bit more easier. Like, it makes it like, you won't go crazy. Hopefully you won't go as crazy as you could have. But you'll start to understand this dynamic. Okay, these cards. Illumination. Hecate. If that's how you pronounce it. But I resonate with this energy. Illumination. She's the embodiment of the dark goddess to me. She holds the key to the realms, the spiritual realm and the physical realm in between. Kind of like the high priestess, who I resonate with too, strongly. But this is like my go-to card, like some real shit, for real. She understands the spiritual world. She understands the non-physical, the energies, the soul, the things you can't see. She understands it, and she helps. She lives there. She lives in the darkness. Because the darkness is where all of that is, that all of those things reside. And the light is where the physical, where you actually see these things. And she guides you through that world. She guides you through that realm. And I relate myself to her because that's how I feel about myself. Because I feel like I live in the darkness. And that's also something I thought about too. Is the soul, for me, is my home. If I can't go anywhere, I can go there. And I can know that that's all I know. You know what I'm saying? If I don't know anything else that's showing up in my face, I know my home and who I am, and I'm aware of myself. Now that's taking time to, figure that out. I had to go in the darkness, and once I got there, I realized, like, I fuck with this place. And it helps other people. I mean, she helps other people go there, deal with some stuff, figure some stuff out, come to the light, and be able to apply that to the physical world, That's my main girl. And, oh my goodness. This is another one of my favorite cards that I identify with myself. Excuse the pronunciation. Baba Yaga. And this card represents authenticity. Being real with your motherfucking self. who you are. You know what I'm saying? But you steady growing, you steady learning, you steady evolving. And that's a part of the process. Like, it's cool, you know, but just being able to check in with yourself and knowing that you're changing. Being able to be aware that these circumstances are making you change. And so in every level, every part that you're at, every station, wherever you at in your life, you can be authentic in that point blank period. And then 2 weeks, a month, 6 months, 2 years later, you might switch that shit upside down. And it's okay. You know? It's okay to switch this shit upside down. You here to experience all that you have to experience in your soul. You know, if you get your birth chart, because I study astrology too. If you get your birth chart, you can figure a lot of this shit out. It's a roadmap to help your ass. You know what I'm saying? To help you on this journey. You don't have to do this shit by yourself. You ain't got it down. Try to figure out everything, like, you know what I'm saying? But wherever you at, just be authentic. You know what I'm saying? Be real. And these are like my two main cards that pop out that I feel like I'm being sent the message of do you. Do you. Whatever that you is, do it. Because that's the only way you're going to be happy. You know? You're going to feel good. Redemption. Redeeming yourself. Yeah? I feel like I can relate that to just redeeming your soul. Going back. You might have, you know, in your life you feel like, oh man, I've been worried about this. I've been doing things wrong. It's like, but when you learn the technique and the wisdom of going to your soul and inward and and going to that place, it's like you redeem yourself from all the shit that you did before in the past. Like, it's cool. You done figured it out. Like, you done figured out a process. Like, you redeemed yourself. It's cool. You redeemed yourself, and now you're able to be your authentic self and illuminate. Be that light for others. You've went to the dark. You know, stayed there a while. You know what I'm saying? That's when they say your shadow, dealing with your shadow. That's all you gotta do is just, you know, well, it's not easy. I'm making it sound easy. It's not easy. Because you really have to, just like I said, you have to break down. You have to literally let go of everything that you think matters. Every idea, every social construct which you learned from childhood, all that. You gotta say that shit ain't real. That shit don't make sense. It ain't real. Even if it does make sense later on to you, but you gotta let it, you basically throw it out. And then you just go within yourself and spend time with yourself and see what comes up, you know? And then as time goes on, you question things. You question how things make you feel. Do you agree with that? Does it resonate with your soul? That's how I go about life. I research and I look up and I listen to any type of ideal that, you know, comes my way. And I listen to it, and I try to listen to it without judgment. And I see if it resonates with my soul. If it resonates with me, I'll be like, okay, I could take a piece of that. And I collect that and I add it to my, you know, my basket. And whatever else, I just leave it for whoever needs it, whoever wants to pick that up. And then I go on about my way. And then I pick up and find something else, pick that up, add it. And then I make a collection of things that I resonate with. And then I go about and I live my life with that. Sometimes later on, I might throw some shit out. I might add some shit back. You never know. But I'm not going to be tied down to one specific thing and feel like that is going to be forever. I'm open to things changing, because that's the only thing that's consistent is change. You know, things are always going to go back and forth. You know, it's never going to be one way at it's, you know, your whole life. So yeah, I'm really, really, really pleased with this. Like, the fact that two of my main folks popped out, like, this some real shit. It's some real shit. So yeah, okay, thank you. I hope you like my first reading. This is a new experience, and if you like it, you know, thumbs up and all that good stuff, and, you know, leave a comment if it resonates. And alright, I guess I'll see you later.